Good evening, firing squad at the Killing Wall. Episode 53, briefing 53 of me. Telling you exactly the truth. Telling you exactly what the Killing Wall, because tonight we're going to have some fun. Yes, it's the last Killing Wall of the week, and I will be back on Monday as the rank commander to discuss more fun stuff. But for right now, just right now, we are going to go after some other stuff I think is going to be downright freaking hilarious. We got Troop Elizabeth in the freaking house. Glad to see it. We got a couple of other people in here. But first and foremost, as always, let's go over our general freaking orders. General order number 1. Don't forget to donate to Kinko. Make sure you buy one of his t-shirts. General order number 2. Download Live 365. Listen to Hellfire Radio there. You can also check us out at hellfireradio.com, as well as our Insta, as well as our Twitch, as well as our YouTube, as well as where you're watching this now. Right now on Hellfire Radio on Facebook. That's right. So, that's general order number 2. General order number 3. Share this to every single group, every single timeline, every single friend of yours. I want people to get sick of seeing my face. I want to see people getting sick going, what the fuck is the Killing Wall? Because guess what? If they're sick of it, they'll continue to watch. They'll continue to watch. They'll continue to listen. They continue to listen. They continue to learn. They continue to learn. Guess what? The world becomes a better fucking place. And it's all because of Hellfire Radio. So get to the damn page and like it if you haven't already. It takes about 2 seconds to do it. So let's get right into it. See, tonight, I'm going after something rather interesting. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on this. Oh, we got some troops in here. We got Troop Tyler is in. Troop Beth that's in. Mike Kiwi. Troop James. Troop Gabby. Yes. Oh, wow. I think we've got a new troop. Troop Melissa. Glad to see you reporting in. Are you new? I can't really tell. But I'd love to freaking know. So, yes. We're going after white chocolate tonight, folks. White freaking chocolate. White chocolate is nasty to me. White chocolate is detestable to me. I find it to be the most freaking nightmarishly disgusting crap to have ever been made. This would actually rival candy corn, right? I think it rivals black licorice. I think it rivals some of that salty shit that you see. And you want to know what? Since it's Halloween and many of us are going to end up having to endure this crap, I felt it was appropriate to attack it. So, white frickin' chocolate is on the docket. Okay? Okay. So, let's see what some of you have to say first and foremost, okay? Great. We got Mike in here too. Great. Glad to see you, Lieutenant. So, I'm glad to see that you're new here, Melissa. Let me explain to you the way things go here. With the Killing Wall, I find something that pisses me off. And I break it down to the reasons why I want you to be pissed about it. I want you to be angry about it. I want you to feel the frustration. I want you to feel the rage. I want you to embrace your anger about it. Because guess what? Anger breeds action. Action breeds change. Change makes the world a better place. So, Troop Kurai, glad to see you. Lieutenant Tyson says white chocolate is shit, no duh. And of course, Kiwi, you want to know what? You're from a land down under where everything's upside down, so of course you think white chocolate is good. That's understandable. And yes, I'm going there with it. Lieutenant Takara is talking about it's good for some things. She's just not into it. Understandable. But you want to know what? Screw that. I find it to be nasty. So let's talk about some of the things that make it nasty. Let's talk about the damned taste. Okay? It doesn't taste like chocolate. So why is it existing? If the one modifier with it is its color, we're being discriminatory, aren't we? Shouldn't it taste the same? Isn't the internal thing supposed to be the same? Last time I checked, white chocolate is nothing more than a byproduct of what happens when you make real chocolate. And real chocolate, above anything else, is far superior to anything else. I dare you to question me on that. I dare you to argue with me on that. I dare you to find one good reason why white chocolate is good. Because you want to know what? White chocolate can't even identify how it tastes itself. Do you want to know what I mean by that? I'll be happy to fucking tell you what I mean by that, okay? White chocolate comes in variants. It comes in variants. You ever have that freaking milk chocolate that's supposed to be Hershey Kiss, but it's white with red stripes? Really? They have to add crap to it to make it taste good? And even then, the freaking minty freaking Hershey Kisses that are white chocolate is gross, without a doubt. And it is not chocolate. That's right, Troop Melissa. I'm already liking Troop Melissa. Troop Melissa is certainly rivaling up here. The Kiwis are not outnumbering me, Lieutenant Takara, because guess what? The non-Kiwis are the majority here with the rifles. But we won't trounce you because you're a lieutenant within my squad, and I'm happy to fucking have you. And Troop Curai, you said it fucking best. And it's this. You can't find a reason for white chocolate to taste anything less than shit. And you want to know what? Here's the funny thing. It accomplishes that. It tastes like something less than shit. It's nasty. Ugh. Why? Why would you dare freaking put that in your mouth? I can think of worse things in the world. But you want to know what makes it even worse? It doesn't even have the texture of chocolate. Its texture varies, and it's never, ever, ever good. It tastes like something that you just ate that's a mistake. And chocolate should be the one thing that should never taste like a fucking mistake. It should taste like a fucking reward. Okay? Chocolate inspires feelings of euphoria. Biochemically, eating mass quantities of it is supposed to make you feel like you're in love. It is basically the chemical LSD and frickin' MDMA and ecstasy that we all crave and deserve. And yet, for some reason, its white equivalent tastes like crap. I dare to say that white chocolate tastes like a solidified candy version of Miracle Whip. And Miracle Whip, to quote the oatmeal, tastes like goblin cum. That's right, I just referred to white chocolate as being solid goblin cum. Because that's all it fucking tastes like. And now that image is in your fucking head. And you want to know what? And this one goes specifically for Sergeant Page, because I know that they are really looking forward to this. It tastes like what comes out of tentacle dicks. That's right, I just made a callback to last night's briefing. But that's what it fucking tastes like. It tastes nasty as fuck. Why? And you know, it bothers me so much that it, oh God. It's texture. You taste butter. You know, butter is one of those things that is a good complement to things, not a key component. White chocolate, its key component is butter. And vanilla extract is supposed to be slight flavoring, not the whole fucking thing. Ugh. I already told you, Sergeant Page, that's what I'm going to call it from now. I'm going to call it solidified goblin cum. That's all it is. White chocolate, it exists almost like somebody got pissed off at a chocolate factory and said, fuck you, I'm coming out with something. That's what it is. It tastes like revenge in the worst possible way. White chocolate is what you should give to a bratty sub. White chocolate is what you should give to a child that won't shut the fuck up and won't do its homework. That's its punishment. Don't put it in the fucking corner. Don't send it to its room. Make it sit there and eat an entire bowl of Hershey Kisses that are white chocolate with the red stripes. That's what you should fucking do. That is what it is. Because that's what it tastes like. It tastes like a punishment. Ugh. And let's go into the uniformity of it. And by uniformity, I mean this. It's one of the only things in the confectionery world that never tastes the same from one product to the next. You notice that? A white chocolate Hershey bar does not taste the same as a white chocolate Hershey bar with almonds. A white chocolate Hershey bar should taste the same as a white chocolate Hershey Kiss, right? And yet it doesn't. They both taste fucking nasty. That's right, Kara. You want to know what? You're on a fucking roll tonight, buddy. It should taste like it's against the Geneva Convention. That's what it is. They can't come. It's like they can't figure out a way to legitimately have it taste the same in its varying uses. It makes no sense. The only thing I could possibly think of is, what are they doing? Drawing flavor from the packaging? It's all gross, Troop Melissa. It's all gross. But for some strange, peculiar, and somewhat off-putting reason, every time, it tastes different. It can't figure itself out. And Whittaker's white chocolate is just as bad as anything else. And I've had it. It still tastes nasty. You want to know what? Lieutenant Takara, there's one word in there that is unnecessary. Whittaker is shit, not the shit. Whittaker white chocolate is shit, not the shit. Okay? No, white chocolate is what they give to our prisoners to make them talk, Lieutenant Tyson. That's what it is. I can't even get the scowl off my face. It's like I got PTSD from eating white chocolate. Thank you, Troop Sean. Glad to see you reporting in. It's been a minute. It does not live up. It's no. It's when you have it on your tongue, it stays there. It reminds you that it was there. It's like a shit roommate that fucks everything up and never bothers to fix anything. It makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. Who thought of this shit? Who thought of it? I would love to know. Okay? It's just as bad. You know, you want to know what it is? Here's a question for you. Okay? Oh. Okay, here's a viewpoint. Back in the day, when Dolly Madison was in the White House with her hubby James, you know, the fucker that actually got the damn place torched when the British reinvaded. Fuck you, Canada. Her favorite thing to eat was fish ice cream. Somehow white chocolate is a holdover from that era, of when they made crap flavors of crap. Right? So, I'm thinking that this first batch of candy corn came from the same factory that made the first batch of white chocolate. It's a punishment. And you know what else is irksome? You're going to love this. There seems to be a fucking variant of every single type of good chocolate out there. Black chocolate, okay? AKA regular chocolate, okay? There is a variant of it in white chocolate. White chocolate Hershey bar. White chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. When the fuck did this happen? I started to notice that this earlier this year they were selling this shit. You want to know why they were selling this shit? They tried to market it to prisoners, and when they realized that they couldn't keep feeding them, otherwise they'd end up being back in Guantanamo, they decided to push it onto the public to get rid of the entire stock. Ugh. It makes no sense. Well, then it became popular, Troop Elizabeth. It became popular amongst the posh people. I'll get to that point in a second. Okay? White chocolate of any form. White chocolate Snickers. That goes against laws of nature. White chocolate Cadbury eggs? Really? It's no. It fucks me up. It fucks me up. In what world did a company legitimately think that this was a marketable thing? I'm curious. Brach's. Anybody remember Brach's? B-R-A-C-H? That company? You want to know why they went under? They came out with white chocolate versions of their shit. It's nasty. I don't know why my chair is uncomfortable lately. I think it's because I'm actually tackling very uncomfortable subjects. Last night was fucking anime. Tonight is freaking white chocolate. Troop Sean, you couldn't have said it better. It legitimately made me throw up in the bottom of my throat. Ugh. Every single company out there makes shit. But for them to purposely make shit, no. It'd be like the company that came out with black licorice. You know? Like black licorice wasn't bad enough. It's ridiculous. White chocolate is nasty beyond belief. I can't possibly think. And the fact that companies keep on making variants of their good products in that, I think they took 1 year and they made a massive stockpile, and they're going to candy corn it. That's what they're doing. They're going to candy corn it. They're going to keep stockpiling it and then dish it out till they get rid of it. They're never going to make any more of it. They're just going to keep on dishing out whatever's left, and nobody's going to buy it because it's crap. Somebody will see it and they'll think it's a novelty, and that brings me to another point. You know, it's price. You notice that white chocolate variants are seen as a luxury item? You notice that? That's something that legitimately made me go, wait, what? People pay more for it. And I don't get it. Is this thing like something that's seasonal? It's not. They sell it all year round. And yet some people, you want to know what it is? You want to know what white chocolate is? White chocolate is the Whole Foods version of chocolate. That's what it is. Somebody mentioned it earlier in the frickin' chat. It's the vegan version of chocolate because it's not really chocolate. It's the Chicago-style pizza of chocolate. It's not really chocolate. It's nasty. It's ridiculous. It tastes... They make it like it's something... Here's the thing. No chocolate in existence should cost twice as much as the regular kind. None. I don't care if it's got gold leaf in it. Goldschlager has gold leaf in it, and they don't charge it more than Jägermeister. Why the flying fuck they charge more for white chocolate than they do regular chocolate is beyond me. What's worse is that if they're going to try and say, well, it takes more of a process to make, then why the fuck are you making it? It makes no fucking sense. Nobody eats it. It's nasty. People give it out because either A, hopefully nobody realizes what they're opening up and they're not looking when they're actually unwrapping the wrapper. They just have the general feel of a Hershey Kiss. They open it up, they pop it into their mouth, and suddenly it's like, Mwah! It is the pumpkin spice latte of coffee. White chocolate. And what's worse is that they try and come up with white chocolate flavoring for coffee. That immediately made me go to war with it. No, Gabby, it's not whale cum. It's freaking goblin cum. It's goblin cum. That's what it is. If it was whale cum, it would be a hell of a lot more in quantity because those fuckers come buckets. One and a half days left of the giveaway. Check out Hellfire Radio on Facebook. There's a giveaway going on. The only way you can actually get anything of it is if you actually participate. So do the thing. I'm warning you, so I will come over there. I will shove white chocolate down your throat while you're watching hentai. Yeah, that's what it is, Kurai. That's what it is. I think I just made Takara wretch. That's why they're like saying they're out. I think that's what it is. Managed to find something that grossed even them out. I'm loving it. But yeah, white chocolate, no. And there's one more point that I have about it before we go into our standard AMA for stuff. Is that it's seen as a luxury item. It seemed like it's something special. There's nothing special about white chocolate. Posh people, aka rich, the kind of people that ask for only Grey Poupon, are the ones that go for white chocolate, like it is some kind of a delicacy. White chocolate is not a delicacy. White chocolate is an abomination to all mankind. Wow, my actual voice is coming out. White chocolate is, without question, some of the most nasty stuff in existence. And it tracks that extremely rich people would eat it. Think about it. Very rich people are the kind of people that eat monkey's brains chilled. People that view it as a delicacy are the same people that like Capiswara. For those of you that don't know, Capiswara is a type of coffee that costs $100 a pound, and its process is nasty. People that look forward to a Ferrero Rocher from France are the type of people that think white chocolate is a good thing. It's not. I'm seeing some interesting comments in the chat. And of course, it's not chocolate, Troop Melissa. And yet people continue to consume it. Because they don't know better. If you were to tell a very well-to-do and affluent individual that the best place to consume compressed cow flesh blued over a wrought iron grill seared upon each side for a total of 1.5 to 2 minutes, and placed upon a breaded or lifted and leavened bread between two particular slices, and you served it to them and told them that the meat was specially processed specifically for this purpose, they would eat it like it was the greatest thing ever. But if you told them that they were getting a burger from Steve's Fat Truck or Roach Coach, they'd balk at it, no matter the taste, which tells you one thing. 9 times out of 10, the taste of something is merely its marketing. Because I just described a fucking hamburger, which I could really go for right about now. You see, it makes no sense to me that people would consume this, and yet people do. I find it to be detestable, and I think you do too, and I'm glad that you do too. I'm happy to see you engaging amongst the troops, Melissa, and I'm hoping that you'll be attending more briefings. We're about at that time. Unless there's questions, comments, concerns, complaints, cash payments. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are unaware, of which I'm hoping there isn't, I have merch. If you go to the link down below, you will actually see a link for merch of the Killing Wall. I highly suggest that you give it a look and buy something, because the only way I can continue to flourish and bring you awesome content like this is if people actually do buy shit. Please. Also, share the hell out of this. Share the hell out of this. Get people to realize they should get pissed. Because I want you to get pissed. And yes, it is that time. Oh, goodness. I'm glad to hear that, Troop Gabby. Don't forget, I will remind you Oh, goodness. So, in all honesty, though, I mean, as per usual, let me cite this. I won't rip into anybody for eating what they like. White chocolate, I'll just never fucking understand it. And I know that there's good use for it in baking because white chocolate ends up basically becoming nothing more than extra freaking garnishments of things. But still, why they sell it as an individual item will never, ever breach my understanding. I'm going to actually use a brush. It's been a fucking week. There we go. See, I'm feeling better all fucking ready. God damn. All right, folks. Ask me anything or give me something to rant about for the next 20 minutes you got me. And I will come up with something that's a very quick kill order. I call these quick shots. That's the segment for tonight. Quick shots. Basically, one right to the back of the fucking head of whatever subject you guys want tonight. That's what I'm going to call these. I think quick shots is a good one, no? I think so. Oh. But ask me anything or give me something to rant about, and I will give you guys a very quick rant on something. Telemarketers. Okay, you want to know what's fucking wrong with telemarketers? The fact that they have the worst fucking timing ever fucking made, all right? It's like they have a fucking radar as to when the hell you are at your most vulnerable and incapable of legitimately giving them whatever the fuck it is that they want. They purposely have a built-in radar put into the fucking backs of their heads to make sure that when they're calling you, you're either eating dinner or you're balls deep in your partner, or they are balls deep in you. Or what's worse is when you're fucking driving, or you're expecting a fucking phone call, or, you know, paying about $35,000 just to be able to talk to your friend around the other side of the goddamn world when you're actually using a fucking phone to make a phone call, and suddenly they decide to buzz in from a fucking area code that's the same as your phone number when you're thinking that there's legitimately somebody trying to get a hold of you, that you've been really fucking thinking that it might be an emergency, and when you answer it, they're calling to say, by the way, your extended warranty on your car might be up. If you would like to talk to a representative, we may be able to get you some sort of help with this. Fuck you, okay? That bullshit seriously needs to go the fuck away. Rude people. You want to know what the problem is with rude people? Let me explain to you something when it comes to about rude people, okay? Rude people are some of the most ingrained beings on the planet because they feel that they can only ever advance by bringing down the people that are around them. That slight little minute moment of what they feel could possibly be superiority is merely trying to express whatever sort of ignorance that they may have, when in fact what they should really be doing is attempting to contribute to society and actually build up the people that are around them up so that this way they can lean on them, or you can lean on them, and the next thing you fucking know, the world will be a better place. But no, rude people feel they gotta step on the backs of others. And you wanna know what happens when you step on the back of somebody? Eventually you're gonna lose your fucking balance, and I hope that you break your fucking face on the way down. People that think they know everything are some of the most ignorant and stupid people on the planet, Troop Melissa, which is sad. Because let me explain to you about people that think they know everything. They have a tendency to forget the difference between thinking they know everything and having an opinion on something. Me, thankfully, I just have an opinion on everything. I don't claim to have all the knowledge, but I definitely have a viewpoint, and I have an opinion. Somewhat well-informed, usually just emotionally based. The information that I have, I attempt to push. And you want to know what? Yeah, I might be projecting a little bit because on occasion I've had trolls in here that tried to tell me that I think I know everything. I never claim to. But what I will say is that people that are absolutely insistent that they know everything are the worst type of drain on society because they're not going to contribute to it. They would much rather base all of their knowledge on the shoulders of others with zero innovation and plenty of stagnance. And you want to know what happens when you got somebody that's fucking stagnant? They need to go the fuck away. Put them on the fucking iceberg, set them a fucking drift, and make sure that you set that fucker ablaze. Jock bros are basically nothing more than penises with feet, and the penises ain't even really that big. Enough said. Wisdom unquestioned is not wisdom. As far as Napoleon is concerned, I feel he was a competent general. However, people continuously underestimated him, and all the rumors that we heard about him were merely nothing more than smearing from the fucking English that did not like him very much. He was not obnoxiously short. As a matter of fact, he was of average height for the time and the age. 5'8", not 4'2" like everybody likes to fucking say. Not only that, the thing is that he had an uphill battle right from the fucking get-go. Yes, did he let his ego get the better of him? Of course. But anybody with that kind of level of fucking power, if anything, are always going to let their ego get a hold of them because absolute power corrupts absolutely. Unicorns are basically completely and totally a misunderstood creature that people have a tendency to idolize as some sort of version of cuteness, beauty, and or fantasy. Let me explain to you. Unicorns, believe it or not, were creatures to be feared back in the day. You didn't fuck with them because guess what? You'd end up becoming a walking kebab. Mermaids were seen to be, if anything, the bane to sailors. Things that could necessarily kill somebody whenever they were going off a little bit too close. They were nothing more than something to murder. And they've been cutified by Disney. Oh, goodness. You guys could also ask me anything, too. Doesn't have to be a mini rant. Napoleon makes me feel sad. Because you know what? I'm French. I'm part French. Dungeons and Dragons. I feel that people invest a little bit too much of their energy in it. I think that people try to apply D&D to life lessons, and they seriously need a reality check or a sanity check. I think D&D is a good escape, but the problem is that when you leave the cage, you don't bring the cage with you. And sometimes it's not very nice to flaunt your freedom in front of those that are still in the cage. Next statement. Figure you got me for another 10 minutes, guys. Oh, Lieutenant Tyson seriously fucking pointed out something. James, I'm actually going to dedicate that one. Hold on just a second. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to dedicate an entire rant to that soon. That's on the kill order. So is that, Gabby. The two of those. Those are actually two kill orders that I want to do a whole episode on. So I'm saving that. Lieutenant Tyson, people that let their kids run around the store and don't say shit, they aren't fucking parents. They aren't parents. You want to know what they are? I'll tell you exactly what they are. They are teenagers that ended up getting knocked up before they were ready to be parents. Okay? They viewed how their parents treated them as a model of an antithesis to how they wanted to be treated. Completely and totally ignoring one key fact. And you know what that is? That their parents actually whipping them into fucking shape and teaching them a sense of self-respect is what got them to be what they are today. Lieutenant Angelina. Oh, I'm sorry, not Lieutenant, Sergeant. You've been promoted to Sergeant. You're my London correspondent. Glad to see you reporting in. You see, people that let their kids run around willy-nilly, they never bothered to learn the concept of what the fuck discipline was. And no discipline means no structure. No structure means no basis or foundation for learning. No basis or foundation for learning means we get more fucking idiots in the world. It's just reality. Tyler, I'd love to go after Disney in general. That one's going to be a whole episode. See, I'm glad you guys are giving me ideas for episodes. Those will be briefings. I feel like now is a good time for me to tell you guys what's going to be happening tomorrow night. My Halloween plans, quote unquote. Because the thing is that for some of you here on the East Coast, I'm the first show you're going to see on Halloween. Tomorrow night, it's going to be a stream that's also going to be broadcast on my personal Twitch account. Me and a couple of Hellfire staff are going to be doing a playthrough of Phasmophobia. For those of you that are unaware, Phasmophobia is a haunt investigation simulator. You go into various places that are haunted and you attempt to identify the type of ghost that you're dealing with. But there are consequences. You could die and become a ghost yourself. This is the latest craze that's been going on now, multiplayer game. And one of its key popular game mechanics is its dynamic audio, which means the ghost can influence it. The ghost can hear what you're saying. The ghost can fuck with you in the worst of possible ways. And there are several different types of environments that you can hunt the ghost in. And the ghost can hunt you in. It's terrifying. Seriously terrifying. It's available on Steam. And it has VR as well, should you choose to play in that mode. And I highly fucking recommend not playing in VR. You will get the shit scared out of you. Needless to say. Oh, Kurai, that's right. You're subscribed to my Twitch channel. Yeah. That was a test stream. So you caught a little bit of what to expect. But for those of you that did not, you're in for a treat tomorrow night. So I highly recommend you tune into the Shadows tomorrow night at 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, which is 11:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Mountain, and 9:30 p.m. Pacific. And I wish I knew what the hell that was in London or Kiwi time. But it's 24 hours from when I started this. So I highly suggest you check it out. My other Twitch account, here, I'll type it up. I'll post it here so that you guys could see it. But to be honest with you, I'm going to be broadcasting it through here. So you can watch it on Hellfire Radio. You can watch it on via Facebook Live at Hellfire Radio. So that this way, you don't have to have Twitch. And I don't have a Twitch account that's monetized either. I'd much rather you watch it through Hellfire because at least that way it helps the station out. Which is the whole reason why I'm doing it. Because I want you guys to check us out. We got a lot of great content. We have a lot of great shows. And God knows I could use the views. So if you view it through here, yay. That goes for you, Kira. I know that you're a follower on my Twitch, but seriously, watch it here. Because it helps us, not just me. Last night was just me trying to make sure I got the technical stuff set down, so at least this way I can make sure it works. So seriously, check it out here. It's going to be great. We're going to be doing it with a couple of Hellfire staff. Lieutenant Tyson is one of them. I'm going to be also doing it with Scratch. I do have a page on Facebook. Yes, Melissa. You can check me out. My Facebook page, just look up this individual. As a matter of fact, here, I'll write one up right now so you can check it out. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Forgive me. Look that up on Facebook. You should see a nice little stylized photo of myself looking like this with shades. That's my performer account. You could also look up the Killing Wall. I have a page there. That'd be pretty damn cool too. But ultimately, like hellfireradio.com, because that's where I broadcast from. And that's my page on Facebook. So, and by the way, folks, if you ever want to contact me directly, there's this too. And I've also got a PayPal link there too if you ever want to make a donation to the show. So you can contact me directly there as well. And I have, because it's my Facebook account, a Facebook account of mine as well, contact me via Messenger there too. I'll answer my messages. I always try to answer my messages because you know what? I don't get contacted that often. So when I do get contacted, I like to engage with you folks. That's the whole reason why I do this portion of the show. I like actually talking to my troops. I want you guys to feel comfortable with me, let you know that I give a fuck about you, know that you're okay. You know, I know there's a couple of troops of mine that have now just taken on jobs that send them into the overnight. So this is a shout out to Troop Jay Thorell. He's working an overnight job these days, so I miss him. I'm glad to see that he's doing okay. Jeremy, I haven't seen in a hot minute, but I'm hoping they are okay. You know, I've got nothing but love for every single one of y'all that actually take the time to come out here and watch me and converse with me and engage with me. But more than anything else, I want every single one of you to share this out. Share this out to groups. Share this out to timelines. If you've got a friends list, invite them to hellfireradio.com. Oh, not hellfireradio.com. Yeah, that too. But also the Hellfire Radio Facebook page. Have them like it. You know, we want to get to 30,000 likes by the end of the year. And the only way that could happen is with folks like you. So if you share this stream out tonight, okay, if every single one of you were to share out to just 10 friends, I could end up with 100 shares. Lately, I've been seeing only about 25. Makes me sad. You know? Share it out to 10 people. They could be family. They could be friends. Just share it out. So that this way, the Facebook algorithm won't fuck me so damn hard. That's an order. Did you share it out to 10 people, Melissa? That's the key thing. And thank you, Tyson. You're kind of making me blush a little bit. Lieutenant Tyson is one of my troops. But yeah, you know, the more I get this shared out, the better. It actually makes Facebook go, hey, wait a minute. This is actually something kind of cool. Let's push this to the recommendeds. And then more people will learn. And then my squad will grow. So, yeah, share it out. James, you too, share it out to 10 people, 10 friends. I could always use more Kiwis. The Kiwi army would be great. You know, you don't have to just share it out once. Share it out a million times. Because then you want to know what? My bosses say, this is a kick-ass show. We can't get rid of it. And I'll continue to give you shit 5 nights a week like I'm doing now. Just so you guys know, for those of you that don't, I do the Killing Wall 5 nights a week, Monday through the Friday, with the exception of 2 Fridays a month. Okay? And it's basically every other week. And every other week, that Friday is an episode of Into the Shadows, where Baron Voltage, my other persona, will do a deep dive into fear. And as it turns out, Kismet decided to kiss me and say, hey, an episode of Into the Shadows is going to be a Halloween episode, which is just apropos, to say the least. I have guests on the show every once in a while. I do a fucking live stream of a game every once in a while. Sometimes that's, a wonderful treat, unless I'm fucking getting the shit scared out of me. But then again, you people seem to love that. And the last time I did Into the Shadows, I had the Fangsmith himself, Horror Show Jack, on here. I highly suggest you check that episode out. It was great. And, seriously, folks, that's all I could ever ask of you. Share this out to as many people as you can so that I can keep coming back. We've got a great show. Tyson has a great show, 574 Underground, that airs on YouTube, on the Hellfire Radio YouTube channel. You've got Justice, that has the Fried Egg Show, and that one comes out on Fridays before my episode. And, you've got Friday Fuckery, you've got Shit Show Theater, you've got Craft Beer Corner every other Saturday. You've got a couple of other good shows that are in the works. You got She Headbangs that comes out, I think on that's during the week. We've got some great content, not to mention the fact that our website has a blog section that does reviews. You've got Tom that does reviews on Sunday. I really want you guys to check it out. So, seriously, check out Hellfire Radio on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, that's right, as well as the main website itself at hellfireradio.com. As for right now, this is the Rant Commander, Baron Voltage, calling every single one of you my firing squad. Keep your rifles clean, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night on Into the Shadows. And if you're not, and if that's not necessarily a cup of tea and you're just here for the Rant Commander, I'll see y'all on Monday with a new briefing. Till then, you are all hereby dis-fucking-missed.